Oh man, Sylvester Stallone is going through the absolute ringer right now, having to deal with everything from Hollywood elites trying to destroy his Rocky character and him trying to protect that as much as he is able to now we also have information about his wife divorcing and leaving him after 25 years together, and we also have crazy information about his new non-woke film coming from Amazon called Samaritan, and some insane stuff having to deal with that as well. So there's a lot of backlash, a lot of attacks coming at Sylvester Stallone from all directions, and we're going to get into all of it today and see what is going on here, because everything seems to be heading in a bad direction for Sylvester Stallone. So Sylvester Stallone's wife files for divorce after 25 years together. Acting legend Sylvester Stallone's wife filed for divorce Friday in Florida after 25 years of marriage. Fans suspected something might be going wrong with Flavin and Stallone's marriage after the actor recently covered up a tattoo of her face on his arm with an image of a bull mastiff. Sylvester Stallone gives the real reason why his 25-year marriage crashed. Stallone wanted the canine while Flavin opposed it, which led to several arguments about each other's failings. They did have disagreements, but per the Creed star, it did not spur the divorce. And it appears that the divorce is actually more coming from a place of assets and money and everything else, which is always a tragic thing to see. Marriages fall apart because of those types of material things. That is always a very sad thing. But Stallone says that they did not end the relationship on such a trivial argument. We just went in different directions. He added, "I have the highest respect for Jennifer. I will always love her. She's an amazing woman. She's the nicest human being I've ever met." And so here's his ex-wife with their daughters as well. And yeah, so anyway, this whole, upon information and belief, the husband has engaged in the initial dissipation, depletion, and or waste of marital assets, which has had an adverse economic impact on the marital estate, which is, funny because they're millionaires. But it also further states that Flavin wants Stallone to be enjoined from selling, transferring, assigning. So like I said, a lot of this is coming from a place of assets and material stuff, which is always a tragedy in my opinion. But with all of that aside, we also have some more crazy information coming out about his battle with the Hollywood elites who are trying to basically take complete control over the Rocky character. So we have this as well. Sylvester Stallone hits Winkler family with another Instagram uppercut, and I did do a video on this when it first came out. So basically this is what he had to say about that whole situation. Sylvester Stallone says, "Another heartbreaker. Just found this out. Once again, pathetic 94-year-old producer and his selfish, useless children are once again picking what is left off the bones of another wonderful character," talking about Rocky. "Seriously, how do you weasels look in the mirror? I am sorry to the fans. I apologize to the fans. I never wanted Rocky to be exploited for this greed. Hashtag no shame. Hashtag parasite," which is exactly what we see happening in Hollywood with all sorts of characters that we love. They're being completely exploited by Hollywood elites for the sake of money and everything else. Rings of Power is unfortunately another great example of that. But we also have this situation where his Rocky, his Samaritan film coming from Amazon has a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. So all the critics are starting to pour in their reviews about it, and it looks like that they hate it. But once again, this is another situation where this could actually be a good film, because this happened recently from critics with The Terminal List, which is another project that Amazon put out recently that was absolutely hated by critics, but fans loved it. So when Samaritan does, I will definitely be checking out Samaritan and giving my thoughts about it as soon as I am able to. And I'm very interested to see how audiences react to this, because this could be another situation which we see happen a lot, where critics hate something but the fans absolutely love it. So like I said, there's a lot going on in Sylvester Stallone's life right now, a lot of craziness, and it's just kind of insane, all the stuff that he is currently having to deal with. And it's going to be interesting to see where all that goes. We do seem to see a lot more of him having you can almost see like a lot more stress coming from him in his life and stuff, just from different things that he said on social media and everything else. But we're going to continue to see what happens with all of this. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. I'd appreciate that a lot, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.